Well, hello everybody and welcome to the UR channel. I'm not gonna say the whole name because it's freaking long. And for today's video, I thought it would be really interesting. No, I'm not gonna look at Reddit, but this time I'm actually gonna look at something that I noticed quite recently, actually. Something that I believe anyone that has an email out there might have faced at some point. So let's look at all the spam emails that I have been receiving recently. I personally use Gmail like a lot of people do, obviously, because it's very universal. Also, I use an Android, which makes it a lot easier to access my emails. But yeah, I have been getting really interesting spam emails, and also I noticed that it's really interesting that people are still trying to scam people through emails. Like, what are we living in the 2010s? Like, I don't understand that why they still decided to use emails as a scam. I think it's meant for old people, because you know how old people are typically a little more vulnerable, and they're not necessarily as tech savvy as we are at our age. So I guess it makes sense that they still decide to organize some scams through emails. But then again, it's kind of dumb that they do it anyway, because they make it way too obvious most of the time, which is really funny. So without wasting the time, I guess we can just go straight into it and look at some of the scam emails that I've been receiving. Thankfully, Google is really smart with filtering like what's a legitimate email, what's a scam email, and all that kind of stuff. All of these scam emails, they went straight into the spam section of the Gmail, which is nice. I don't have to bother myself just deleting them all, because they'll be gone in 30 days anyway. I guess we can start from the oldest one in this list. All right. So this is from Kelvin Nail. This message seems dangerous. Yeah, even Google is pretty aware that this is not legit at all. All right, let's read through it. My dear friend, before I introduce myself, I wish to inform you that this letter is not a hoax mail, and I urge you to treat it serious. Okay, we will. This letter must spacebar come to you as a big surprise, but I believe it is only a day that people meet and become great friends and business partners. Okay, you got my interest. Please, I want you to read this letter very carefully, and I must apologize for barging this message into your mailbox without any formal introduction due to the urgency and confidentiality of this business, and I know that this message will come to you as a surprise. Yeah. Way to go with that introduction line. Like, he barely introduced his name first or anything, just went straight. You have to treat this mail serious. I am doing actual legitimate business, totally not scamming you. Please, this is not a joke, and I would not like you to joke with it, okay? What is this, a conversation on iMessage? Like, what the fuck is he trying to say? My name is Mr. Kelvin Neal from Burkina Faso, West Africa. Wow, I have no idea who you are until I read through the middle of the third paragraph of your email. Who writes emails this long anyway nowadays? Like, I'm pretty sure emails are always really short. So he's from Burkina Faso. I wonder if that's an actual region. I think it is. Yeah, it is. So it is a country in West Africa. It's a landlocked country. Whatever that means, that covers an area of 200k square kilometers and is bordered by Mali to the northwest. Wow, I have no idea where this is actually. Let's see. Oh, so it's I see. It's pretty near Nigeria and Mali. All right, I learned something today. I work in a bank here as a telex manager. Whatever that means. Please see this as a confidential message and do not reveal it to another person. Well, oops. Unfortunately, I am gonna upload this to YouTube, which probably makes it less confidential now. Oopsie. I'm about to retire from active banking service. Yeah. Note that he actually capitalized banking for some reason. to start a new life, but I'm skeptical to reveal this particular secret to a stranger. You must assure me that everything will be handled confidentially because we are not going to suffer again in life. It has been 10 years now that most of the greedy African politicians use our bank to launder money overseas through the help of their political advisors. Huh? Okay. Like, even if that is true, why would they reach a person like me? Like, I'm not even in Africa, first of all. I have no idea about any African politics, so reaching out to me, even if this is real, right? Reaching out to me is quite a stretch, considering I have no idea what's going on. So yeah, so already, like, okay, let's just pretend this is actually legit. That already sounds very fishy. Like, you're trying to cover your trace simply because you're trying to avoid politicians in South Africa, which is yeah. They laundered over $5 billion during the process. Before I send this message to you, I've already diverted, okay, $10.5 million to an escrow account belonging to no one in the bank. Yeah, first of all, you have no idea what my account is. So, like, how is it being transferred? So, you're not fooling me here, buddy. The bank is anxious now to know who the beneficiary to the fund is because they have made a lot of profits with the funds. It is more than 8 years now, and most of the politicians are no longer using our bank to transfer funds overseas. I'm already tired of reading this email. Alright, let's go to the second last paragraph. For me, I have not stolen the money from anyone. Yeah, right. Sure, buddy. Yep. Definitely true. Yeah, I definitely believe you on that. Please get back to me if you are interested and capable to handle this project. I shall intimate... What does that mean? I shall intimate you on what to do when I hear from your confirmation and acceptance. If you are capable of being my trusted associate, do declare your consent to me. I'm looking forward to hear from you immediately for further information. Mr. Kevin Neal, Bank Telex Manager. Yeah, that totally sounds like a legit company. So that's a... Oh my god, that's such a long email. Like, I think the older people might be convinced that this is real. I don't know. I don't really know if this is believable to them, but to me, it's so obvious that it's a scam. You know. Hopefully, this guy didn't get any people fooled and actually make money out of this scam. So hopefully, he failed and his email got like blocked or something like that. So yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next one. This is from Joe Lim, a pretty generic name. Okay, so the title of the email: A Closer Look, The True Story of Peace, Korean, Lee Man-hee. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Greetings from the coordinator of foreign affairs of Shincheonji Church of Jesus. Okay, we would like to share news about the global peace work to the true story of peace of Lee Man-hee, a Korean. Special issue number 1. Special issue number 1. I don't know why that needs to be repeated. Referred to as the true story of peace for short. Yeah, well, you already mentioned that it is true story of peace, which is a special series being reported by Chonji Ilbo, Chonji Daily News, a South Korean national daily newspaper. Mr. Man-hee Lee, the chairman of Shincheonji Church of Jesus, is also the chairman of Peace NGO Heavenly Culture, World Peace, Restoration of Light. The True Story of Peace features a collection of his global peace work. He has visited over 100 countries to proclaim the work of peace to heads of state and leaders, and was instrumental in the peace agreement that stopped the 50-year conflict in Mindanao, Philippines. That's a mouthful. I'm actually gonna look this guy up before I continue. Oh, he is an actual guy. Holy shit, I thought this guy was fake. Okay, so he's a Korean religious leader, founder of the Shincheonji Church of Jesus. So it is real. South Korean Christian group that has been accused of being a religious cult. Well, anyone that reaches people through email is definitely a cult. Just imagine Christians reaching out to you through emails saying that, oh, we have this really cool leader who is apparently the next prophet, who's also Jesus being reborn. Yeah, like, again, this is definitely preying on vulnerable and potentially, old people, like especially vulnerable people that are like losing hope in life and all that kind of stuff. Like, this is very scummy. I do think that cults are very scummy in general, and the fact that this thing is actually happening is it's kind of crazy. But I am aware that in South Korea, cults are pretty well known. It's a pretty big thing there. Like, I've also had friends that was being approached by cults, like Korean cults in Malaysia, which is really interesting. They're trying to reach everyone worldwide nowadays. So there's that. Let's see. Let's continue. As a veteran of the Korean War, Chairman Lee has experienced the horrors of war firsthand and has been working for global peace through the establishment of an international law for the cessation of war and peace, which has garnered extensive support from heads of state all over the world for its adoption in the United Nations, as well as World Alliance of Religions. The details of these two initiatives are recorded in the True Story of Peace, which documents all the work that he has done from 2012 to 2019. Peace is not just the absence of war, but a culture that we need to cultivate in society. If we work together, nothing is impossible. We hope that this news can be an encouragement to you in these turbulent times, and we welcome any opinions from you on this work of peace. We wish you all the best and hope that you and your family are safe and healthy. Yours sincerely, Shinjon Chunji Church of Jesus. Okay, I'm not gonna click on any links, but they do have pictures attached. Wow, this guy is... yeah, this is literally the exact same like those televangelists in the United States. Apparently they're preachers that happen to be really rich. Not that it matters. They're still pretty good Christians. They preach the church, they preach to the people. Definitely not taking any donations for personal gains. So yeah. Look, a closer look, the true story of peace. All right, whatever. And apparently they have a video, which I am not gonna watch because I don't care at all. So yeah, again, this is definitely one of those emails that prey on vulnerable people and old people that is looking for something to do. Especially vulnerable people that they feel hopeless. They need peace. They need something to feel alive, and religion is one of those things. And I can see why people would definitely accidentally participate in a cult like this. So this is a short email. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Good day. I don't know why I shouted. I think that's how they say it. My name is Diana Cole. I saw your profile on Facebook today and I liked it. Why? I am more inactive on Facebook, if anything, and I don't know why my Facebook profile is so interesting to this person specifically. If anything, I just share memes or news articles that is related to COVID and stuff like that. So I don't know why it is so interesting to this person, but hey, it is what it is. I have an important issue to disclose with you. Please reply back. Thanks. So again, barely any introduction. They just gave the name, and for some reason they just want me to contact her or him. I don't know the exact gender. So yeah, it's kind of a weird spam email there. They barely said anything, and I have no idea who they were. But I'm guessing that's one of those emails that is preying on kids, I assume. I don't know anymore. Next, again, another short one. Isabella Williams. Hi, good evening to you, and how are you today? Regards. What the heck are you trying to ask? Like, is that all? It's like that lost pen pal that you haven't reached out to for like 20 years, and all of a sudden they reach out to you through emails when before you wrote letters to them. Like, what the fuck is this? This is so stupid. Yeah, this is very low effort, very lazy, no introduction, 0 out of 10 for me. I don't know why I'm starting to rank emails, or rate emails rather. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. I am going to end the video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you like what I do on this channel, subscribe. It's free. It's free content. If you feel like supporting me, just check out all my other videos and the podcast that I have with my friend Alan on this channel. Just comment what you think, leave a like, leave a dislike, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.